Belly's full, the fire's stoked. Simple means for a simple cowpoke. At times get lonely, so I'm told. Even mountains are bound to roll. Your friends will come, and some will sail away. Some will stay, buried in a grave. But me, I'll ride to fight another day. The strangers talk of who needs them anyway. If they ever catch me, they'll lock me away. Or maybe you'll go down at the hands of Billy May. And as true as the raven flies, there ain't no fair weather on the mountain. Rough, I'm rugged, but I got pride. The same, my heart's grown cold. I wonder why. I crawled through hell, I barely made it out alive. A man reaps vengeance, pistol at my side. Is life or death? It's not a game of dominoes. The Wild West haunts you as your tired eyes close. If they ever catch me, they'll lock me away. Or maybe you'll go down at the hands of Billy May. And as true as the raven flies, there ain't no fair weather on the mountain. There ain't no fair weather on the mountain. There ain't no fair weather on the mountain. Yeah, whatever.
Howdy, everybody. Hello, hello. I am absolutely beat to shit right now from walking everywhere at Disneyland today. So we're gonna try to take it easy today, but we'll see what happens. You know, we can never control the RP. How's everyone doing? Jenny, how you doing, Jenny? Thank you, Blade. How was Disneyland? Bro, it was... The lines were so long. I feel like my legs are falling off. That's the best way I could put it. Yo, Slick. Slick! Gifted 5 tier 1s. Thank you so much, Slick. Gifted a tier 1 to Gambino, to Hydra, to Brett, to Gwen, to Jarl. Welcome to the City Sin Club, everybody. Give Slick, guys, some Kason's love, please. I don't know if you could hear it in my voice, but I am exhausted, guys. I really am. But I wanted to hop on just for a little bit. Weak Walker. Dude, I'm beat to shit. I feel like I just did like... I feel like I just did 6 rounds in the octagon. Slick, really, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. It may not sound like it, motherfucker, but I really do. Blade gifted 2 tier 1s to... What is that? Bijet? Bijet. And Derek! Thank you. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, Blade. Thank you. Poppet is back? Hello, stranger, just passing through Saint Denis and thoughts it's best to check in on yous. Hope you're well, Poppet. Poppet is back, guys. That's not a name I expected to see in a very long time. I don't even remember Poppet's telegram. I don't even think I have it here. I don't have it in here. That was so long ago. Jack, I'm around. Okay, let's send out these telegrams. Alice baby. I'm around. I'll be around for a short while. Let's take this and we're gonna send it to everyone. I love you. Oh. And she's still forgetting to leave her telegram like you asked her to. I know, dude. I'm surprised you remember that. Moxie, hey you, still kicking? Let me know if you, Kay, or Alice need anything, Moxie. ZJ152. ZJ152. AW313. We're all alive. At least. I think we are. Jed! Round, let's talk, Mills. I'll be up the river from Manteca Falls. I don't know how long ago he sent this. Jed's telegram is YJ624, right? YJ624. That sounds right. I'm around. I'll be around for a short while. Just send that to him as well. Jack, where are you? MT-027 in Blackwater, headed out towards headed to the ranch, then gonna head to camp for a bit. Caniclo around PM. Okay, so Caniclos are like around like right now. Hell yeah. Where did he send this from? Valentine. Let's meet up with Caniclo. ZW545. AW313. Meet me at the top. Who the fuck is that? Howdy. Is that you, Randy?
Indeed.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. I guess.
Where should we meet
Rock
Caniclo,
bottom
guys?
today, I guess.
Meet me
I
at...
mean, nothing too alarming, but still.
Cat's dead. Details later. We'll send that to Caniclo. Yo, Lo-Fi. I'm gonna go meet up with Caniclo right now. You wanna
Where's he?
ride with me?
Yeah. I was just with Jack, Jed, and Alice.
Where are they all at?
I think Jack said he was gonna go meet with Gavin.
Fuck,
He didn't
that's
wa-
happening right now?
Maybe, I'm not sure. He didn't want me to come. He also was, before meeting up with them, it was me, Alice, and Vivian. And
I gotta be
think
there for that, dude.
Jed and Jack were grilling Vivian in front of Alice really bad.
Well, to be honest, I don't really trust Vivian either. I don't really know her. I don't hand out trust easily.
Yeah, fair enough.
Fuck, that just like boosted some energy
Yeah,
into me. I
no,
forgot
they,
that we're talking to
They did go
Gavin.
to Chartreuse or not.
Alright, let's take a look at the ranch first.
Alright.
Slash me swaying lightly
See
from opium.
a few horses,
From
I think.
morphine.
Howdy.
Hey,
Howdy.
Jack's up the back near the, just talking to Todd and a couple of people.
Alright, I'll
Alright.
stay here. You can go, Mills. I don't think he wants me part of that conversation.
Alright. Rennie,
Yeah,
you got Caniclo's telegram, right?
I do not.
ZW545.
ZW454.
545.
Alright, I got it.
Can you send him a telegram and tell him we're at the ranch?
Yep. I'll do
Thank you. Gavino. Oh, you know, just gotta slap myself, guys. I want to be here for that meeting.
The rat. Let's think about it.
Mills. It's
He
good to
could
see
be
you,
trying to
Mills.
frame someone at the ranch too. 'Cause
Howdy.
my wife fucking shot
How
him.
did you?
You
while he
feeling
was
better?
there. Might have some issues there. When we left here, we went right and we went straight to the meeting. We stopped at Wallace. Did he check his telegrams? Did he have time to send one?
I think we all checked our
Mills
telegrams,
is
and I
always
think there was
tilting
time
his
for
head
anybody
like
to
that.
send a telegram.
The
At
iconic
this
Mills
point,
head
I'm
tilt.
done trusting anybody other than the fucking tight core. That's it.
Alright. Who's the tight
The way it should be.
The people that are standing here.
And Kay, of course.
That's
Pip.
right. And Pip.
And Pip. I trust Pip.
Alright.
So Mills know about everything then, Jack?
Yeah, Mills knows, but Mills doesn't know that I talked to the Sam Basco. They wanted to talk to me today. They told me everything. What Taipan told them. Basically, Taipan called them to a meeting right after Mills to kind of flex their knowledge, that they knew the ins and outs of everything we're doing. As a matter of fact, they made it understand slightly that they didn't appreciate the fact that Taipan did that. They thought it was very manipulative. Because after they went on and on why we're such bad people. Now, we never did that to them.
Well,
They
for
thought that was
starters,
suspicious.
we are bad people, motherfucker.
Damn right, Mills.
Oh, that's interesting.
The DeCenzos came here. I got a telegram from Eliza saying that the DeCenzos have declared war on Annabelle. Gavin Summers was also here, Mills. He's claiming tall trees.
Is that right?
That's
yeah,
right.
That's right.
That's kind of funny because when we spoke to the DiCenzos, they said they didn't have a problem with Annabelle.
No, they said they weren't going to actively move against him, not yet. But they expected her to make a move. And when she
Maybe she
did,
did.
That's an idiot.
that's right. They were out 15 of them today, Todd. 15 of them.
Thank you for that follow.
There was 15 or 20 of them parading all around the crossing. I seen it with my own eyes. I didn't believe it at first.
Fuck.
When are we meeting with this Gavin Summers?
You say why?
And I said when.
Right now. Let's go see if he's in tall trees.
Alright.
Let's
Hold
fucking do
on.
it.
I think Caniclo's on his way over here.
Okay, that might be him
Oh,
right now.
shit. Well, I guess I'll stretch my legs and go fucking ruin this ranch shit outhouse before we go
I
anywhere.
heard about what you can do to that thing.
You might want to set a
Damn
blaze
right.
to that place.
How you feeling, sweetheart?
Just peachy.
Yeah, you look peachy.
You recognize that person, Todd?
I'm excited, guys. I'm really excited to meet up with Gavin. See what the fuck is up.
Fucking not much. Just pretty much got here.
We've had the Italians come visit. We had what's his name? Toby had a run in with what's his name? I keep wanting to think it's Ethan, not Ethan. Not Geethan. Starts with G.
Gavin.
Gavin. Oh, that doesn't sound anything like Ethan, does it? Gavin, yep. And then yeah. We had a talk with the Italians. Gavin showed up. And it was just Eliza and I here. but they were looking for Kettleman. But
You
that was
guys
the only
excited
time
for the
they
little
had
late
that.
night stream, little
Did
late
they
night
say where
session?
they went to DiCenzo's?
I don't know. They just said that they were looking for you.
Alright.
Is Eliza not around?
No, I haven't seen her.
Oh, she'll be able to full. Because that's Kettleman over there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she wants to talk to the both of you just about both interactions, I guess. She'll be able to give a more detailed and straightforward talk about it.
I'm gonna be up
Okay,
on the hill,
yeah.
okay? I'm gonna be looking into tall trees.
Okay.
Well, that's where Gavin is.
Yeah, we're gonna go in there now.
Oh. Do you need another person, or you got enough?
No,
I think
we're
we, I
fine.
think, yeah. I think
We got
six
enough.
of us. Thanks, Lotto.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
worries.
So, did you know anything about?
Oh, look, it's James.
Fuck, I hope Kaniklo didn't go to Cat's Dead details later. I hope he makes his way to the ranch. Oh, my feet are so sore, guys. They're so fucking sore. Never walk around for multiple hours in Converse. My feet,
Is Boone still around? I doubt he is.
just cut them off at this point. They're
I haven't
useless.
seen
Sorry,
him.
Toby got cut short.
Is that the gist of what happened today, sweetheart?
Kinda, yeah.
Hey, Kelly, come here for a second.
Alright.
What did you say about Vivian yesterday? What did she do back in the day?
Used to work on hard
She openly
concrete with
admitted
them
being a rat in
for
front
8
of
hours a
Nash.
day. I only
Thank
made
you.
that
Why
mistake
don't
for
you tell
2
her I was
days. Fuck, dude.
I did yesterday.
Okay, I remember now.
Yeah. It was either on Peter Gray or Bridget, but it doesn't really matter
Yeah.
who it was.
No, I know.
Why'd you say you didn't back there then?
Well, I didn't remember. I didn't remember.
Yeah, no, it was passed over during conversation. There's no one went in depth.
If it makes you feel better, I'm trying to start running with bare feet because it's better for you in the long
Alright.
Are
run.
you sure Kaniklo's
Did you
on
get
his
that from
way?
a TikTok? I'm positive. He just
Hey,
sent me a
James.
telegram.
James, tell Jed what you told me just now.
What's going on?
Boo-hoo, fella.
Give me a second, there's coyotes around here. Yeah, Vivian openly admitted to being a rat in front of me and Nash, a fella named Nash, a while back during the last war.
You gotta be fucking kidding me right now.
I told you, partner.
You hear this, Alice?
Yeah, I heard it.
What are we gonna do about that then?
I'll handle it.
You'll handle it, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you'll handle it in front of all of us then.
Alright.
That all right with you?
Sure.
Let's go find this Gavin and we'll find Vivian
Alright, mate,
afterwards.
thanks.
Vivian gonna get shanked, guys. She might die. She might die.
We got 6 right here. Let's move.
What about Kay?
Dude, I feel like Kaniklo should be here for this.
We could go look and come back within a few minutes.
What? Yeah, I can hear you. What do you want?
I missed this. What happened? This fucking sucks. I hope we need to get Kaniklo, dude. We're looking for Gavin Summers, huh?
One zigzag. Through tall trees.
So apparently, fella from Taipan visited the ranch.
When was this?
And then the last couple hours. So
Stop here.
shouldn't have been.
I don't see any.
Cabins and tall trees.
There's a horse here. Whose horse is that?
I think that's the guy that, the
Uh,
local that lives there.
There's always horses here, yeah.
Alright.
What the fuck would he come out here for?
We'll check Manzanita. We should be up here.
I wonder if Alice is gonna be able to handle stabbing Vivian. It's the rules of the game, right, guys? It's the rules of the game.
I don't see any sign.
Basin,
Oh, hell, Alex.
Doesn't mean she's a rat, though. She openly admitted to James Kelly that she ratted. She's not the rat, but a rat. I see, I see, I see.
Jack, there is that small little shack around here.
That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah, it's off the main path.
It's over in this direction, is it not? There it is.
I think so.
It's up
Yeah,
ahead.
there it is.
Looks empty inside.
You see the owl perched on the chimney?
Empty.
Come to the basin. Follow me. Follow me. Be careful, there's a steep incline here.
Is Alice riding with Todd?
Oh, hell.
Howdy, fella.
Much you be, sir.
Is he talking?
You want to speak up a bit?
How are you doing?
Howdy.
What's your name, partner?
Ned, sir.
Ned, why don't you follow us?
Okay.
Yeah, come on, nice and easy now.
Yeah, I know, guys. I'm so fucking drained right now. I can't, like, do. Trust me. Well, Mills will comfort her in a little bit.
Don't worry about it. It's all them.
There's horses over here. There's two back there as well.
Two back where?
There's two horses
Good,
right
hop
behind us
down.
over there. By the river. Well, the lake.
Okay, go see if it's clear, okay?
Take a look around, Jack.
They gotta be here somewhere, right, guys? Gavin Pooh, where are you? We know tall trees like the back of our hands. This used to be our fucking hideout. We used to hide up here. Come on out, Gavin. I can smell you.
And if you hand it over, it won't even be a robbery, it'd be a gift.
Okay.
The first piece of information that you're gonna give is, what the fuck you doing here in Tall Trees at this hour?
I thought I would go hunting.
Why don't you take off your hat? I want to get a good look at you.
Unless someone's in a bush or a hole, I think we're good.
You seem like you've had a rough go. Is that from hunting?
No, I haven't slept, sir. Jack.
How'd you get that scar on your cheek?
Piece of glass at the bottle tree came flying back at me when I was shooting.
That happened here in Tall Trees or elsewhere?
No, in the Heartlands.
How long you been in Tall Trees for?
I don't know. I just rode in maybe 10 minutes ago.
5 or 10?
It's hard to tell. I've been kind of just in my head a lot, so I don't.
You seen anybody else over here?
I think just you guys. There was a set of horses. I don't know
Where?
if it, closer to the building in the middle of tall trees.
Can you take us to there?
It's by the ranch.
Take us to it. Get on your horse.
Okay.
You put your white hat on so we can identify you.
Okay.
And don't try to make a break.
There's horses here.
When'd you get that scar on your cheek? You're gonna have to speak up, partner.
Were they all staying there
The stitches were put in last night.
and left? I mean, did they log out together? It is late right now.
Now, if a bear comes out, so when wolves come out, you stay with the group. they don't like it when their tails are braided.
Oh, I didn't know. My friend had it, so I thought I would do the same.
You should tell your friend the horse don't like it.
I will.
What was your name, fella? Are
Hey,
you with-
Ned, why don't you slow down? Someone's talking to you.
What was your name, fella?
Ned.
And what do you do around here, Ned?
Here in Tall Tree?
No, around the crossing.
Nothing in particular. A lot of fishing.
How old are you, Ned?
18.
How long ago did you see these horses and these riders?
5 minutes ago?
5 minutes ago.
It wasn't us.
They were saddled horses?
Yeah, there were riders. They had riders on them. Somebody, I saw someone with white shirt and suspenders. Black suspenders.
You sure you know where you're going?
Manzanita's just north from here, right?
It was probably us. It probably saw us.
Yeah, it sounds like he just saw us.
Well, we're gonna make sure, gentlemen.
Excuse me. I think where the path breaks east is where I saw people.
You covering for somebody?
No,
You
no.
seem to me as though you're covering for somebody.
No, I.
You covering for them folk that scarred your face?
No, the stitches were from a piece of glass. Yeah, I think it was this way and to the east. Or west. I'm sorry. This way. And then
Listen,
I turned
Ned,
around.
What are you doing there?
To answer your question.
You looking for trouble?
No.
You're sending us on a wild goose chase.
That's not my intention, Jack.
And what is your intention?
I don't want to upset you. I just wanted to be in Tall Trees to hunt.
You
The
sure
group of
about that, Ned?
Yes.
You sure the group of riders you seen wasn't us?
I can't be sure. It was distant, and I didn't want to. I was trying to avoid. I didn't want to. I wanted to be alone.
Fellow with
wasn't me.
suspenders look like that.
Yeah, well, it's from the back. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, over this gentleman here,
Ned, what's your last name?
Fuller.
That's
You
Mills'
stay in
last
tall
name.
trees at your own peril.
Hold
if
on
you
a
do end
second
up-
here, Jack. You said you're out here hunting, Ned?
Yeah, I wanted to kill something.
What are you hunting with there?
I have a bow here on my horse.
All right.
You tell the people, if you bump into them, that Jack Kettleman is looking for Gavin. Okay?
Okay, Jack Kettleman is looking for Gavin.
That's right.
Understood.
Do me a favor, Ned, and scram.
Yes, sir.
Probably be a good idea
Oh,
there,
thanks,
friend.
Ned.
Scram faster, Ned.
Come on, where is that son of a bitch?
Come on. There's one spot he can be. Man, he didn't even
Fucking cougar.
he didn't even make a bite towards anybody. Come on. He ain't here. He's not in the hidden valley. Ran off somewhere. Come on, it's time to ride. Let's get out of here.
Hold on, can we go take a look at those horses at the lake over there? I remember Gavin's horse.
They didn't have saddles, brother. If it was, it's gonna be the tribe's fault.
No,
They
there
did have
was a few
saddles, they just had
saddled horses
furs
at the
and
lake, I
pelts
saw
on
them.
them.
Is that right?
But there isn't 6 natives I know of that come out of tall trees. Only 2.
And it was
might
2 horses,
be-
huh?
No, there was at least 4 or 5.
Come on.
I remember Gavin's horse. It's a big gray horse with skull saddlebags, I think.
I didn't see anybody around here.
Dude, my horse. What the fuck is my horse
At
doing?
least a couple horses. Somebody's in a bush standing around.
None of these are Gavin's horse unless he got a different one, but
Come on, let's go. Let's go. We're wasting time, man.
Yeah. I say the same.
Why don't you hop on one of our horses, James? For the time being. Till we get out of this. Never mind.
his horse would have died. Okay, I guess that's true. Very true.
Anybody else got any other ideas?
No.
Gotta be another spot other than Hopkins. Yeah, I don't know either though.
I got an idea, Jed.
What's that, Mills?
This fella Gavin isn't talking to us, and he's consorting with our fucking enemies, hiding out in tall trees. We were clearly looking to talk to him. The message got passed along and he hasn't said shit.
Yeah, so. What the hell we gonna do then?
Add him to the fucking list.
Sounds about right to me, Mills.
We're getting ghosted by Gavin, guys.
What about out west?
We could take a ride out there.
Thought somebody said something about out west.
Gentlemen, it just hit me. I think I know why they moved. I think I know why Gavin moved on Peaches, Bass's crew. Because Bass and them have been talking about being in Van Horn. Maybe that's it.
You think he'd be in Van Horn?
I got inklings that that crew wants to situate themselves down there.
Gavin did what to Peaches?
I don't know, but someone from their crew apparently got Peaches. I don't know what they did to her. They attacked her.
Yeah, I was confused as to why.
Ghosted when he came looking for y'all. Oh, that makes sense. He came to the ranch. Guys, I am fucking very tired right now. I'm operating off of one single brain cell right now. Literally a single brain cell.
Gentlemen, I want to ride to Saint Denis. I want to ride to Saint Denis and see if the DeCenzos are there, and maybe on the way we might bump into some of our enemies.
That's good.
Sounds good to me, Jack.
Okay.
Did you still want to deal with the damn thing tonight or no?
Why don't we meet Vivian?
Man, fuck Vivian right now.
Alright.
You got Kay at the ranch as well, don't you?
That's right. I'm gonna go check.
Come on, we'll all go.
Y'all got 6. If we're gonna go to Saint Denis, I think Todd. I mean, I fucking love Toddy Poo, but if it's gonna be like a Kettleman gang thing, it should be Kettleman gang. Todd's gotta handle his business at the ranch.
Howdy.
Howdy, Blim.
Can Niklo come this way?
No, I sent a telegram early to come. You guys were all here, but I haven't seen anyone or Kaneko here, so.
You lost back there?
God,
So
no,
you
I
look-
just,
Kaniko
sticking
ain't
on
here.
something.
Let's go. He ain't here. Come on.
Oh, she's Alright, we'll be back.
See ya.
How you gonna handle her?
I wanted to tell me about these.
I think you should send her a telegram.
I can, but she might already be asleep.
Surprised James hasn't crashed yet. Kaniklo might be at tip of the dick. Let's check tip of the dick on the way to Saint Denis, Jack. That's where I told Kaniklo to go.
Then why the fuck were we waiting for him at the ranch?
Because she sent him a telegram to go to the ranch.
Alright, let's stop at Rick's first.
What the fuck, James Kelly?
I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Sometimes my horse doesn't want to stop.
We keep testing for a leak. What we need to test is this motherfucker for horsemanship, man.
No one at ranch, heading back to Catstead. He's at Catstead.
Let's go then. Let's go. Let's go. Let's not waste any more time. Let's move.
Where the fuck did my horse go?
Where are we riding to now, Saint Denis?
No, we're gonna stop somewhere on the way, which is very close to where we are right now. We call it tip of the dick.
You fucking jinxed it, Gallner. You fucking jinxed it. You ready to saddle up, Kaniklo?
What's wrong? What do you mean you can't breathe?
Better now, Jack.
Hell's going on, Kay?
More of that stuff from the doctor. I'm good for another few days.
How are you doing, Kaniklo?
But I hope I didn't unduly worry Jack with that telegram.
He said I can't breathe.
You alright, Kay?
DX, everyone's doing
Yes, for
good.
now
I'm
I
just,
am.
I'm fucking exhausted. It was a long,
Talk
very
to a
long
doctor
day.
about it. Yeah, I'm gonna be fine.
Better be fine, Kay. God damn it.
Miss a lot though.
Not too much. Whole lot
Y'all
of
hear
riding.
that? Where?
Is it those wild horses?
Where'd that come from? What direction that come from?
I think it's those wild
Just
horses.
horses over here, Jack. It's wild horses.
Listen, who's not up for some bloodshed today? Who's not feeling ready for battle?
I'm
Hell,
ready.
you know I am, Jack.
If you guys get sick, so I can go back to the ranch and sort some shit out. If that's what I need to do, I'm happy to do that.
Kay, how you feeling? You feeling 100%?
Yes.
Okay,
The first time in a while I am.
okay. Alice, how you feeling?
I'm ready.
Yeah, right.
I'll keep you updated through telegrams, Todd.
Yeah, let me know what's going on because I've been visiting the ranch, I guess. So
Alright.
if no one's watching your telegrams, I know no one's watching mine. They'll be safe if you send them. Otherwise, we'll
Alright.
meet up later.
Take care, Todd.
Alright, stay safe.
Dude, this fucking horse is so jumpy. And its neck's all fucked.
Anything I should know about?
Kevin Summers is back, and apparently he stopped by the ranch. I don't know if he was looking for us,
Come
but...
on.
Oh.
Come on. We're gonna stop. We need to stop somewhere and get us some food, okay? Let's stop at Emerald Ranch.
Got heaps of food.
What's that? You got heaps of food?
Yep.
Okay, pass me some.
I got fish for Kay as well.
Oh, wonderful.
We're gonna go over there and we're gonna see if the DeCentos are home. And if they're not, we're also gonna see if it's true that the Taipan moved back.
That sounds good.
If they have moved back, maybe we can stop by and purchase some weapons.
Purchase some weapons. Or more like we're gonna be testing out their weapons. Jack, what's going on? You sure you got your head on straight right now?
What you talking about?
The slightest noise is making you jumpy, Jack.
I'm fucking paranoid.
We're keeping everything in house, right? We'll get to the bottom of this. Need your head on straight right now, brother.
I've been paranoid looking out the fucking window ready to shoot.
Hold on.
Y'all aren't gonna believe what I saw. Damn
What'd you
near
s-
funniest thing.
What's that?
Hold on, wait till he catches up. There he is.
What?
I'm just riding. I don't see James anywhere, and I look back. Fucking see him get fucking slapped by a branch, fall straight off his horse. Oh hell!
Honestly,
fella-
the best shots in the crossing is so bad at riding a horse. I can't figure it out.
Two completely different things.
Not
would,
a
but
single
why they
ounce of a quest ride.
You all right there,
Not
James?
none. Mills, when you gonna put this school together?
Ground pretty hard.
I don't know, but James definitely gonna be the first student.
By the way, me and Goldie, it's all core here. We went scouting all the way in Saint Denis looking for the enemy. We made it through the swamps, got close to the Cut Manor. As soon as we got there, we started hearing the echoes of the binoculars in our direction. Then some horsemen behind us. I believe I saw Lucille and Logan. But 20 people from us patrol behind us. I thought we were found out. There was a lot of activity in Saint Denis. A lot. On account of all the locals have been pushed out of town.
What? Is that a new update? Did they get rid of the locals in Saint Denis?
Can I ride with someone real quick?
Yeah, hop on.
Jack, are we going? Where are we going right now? We're going to St. Denis.
So he's got really
That's
hungry.
right.
Oh, okay.
If Taipan is moving back to the city, the powers that be probably won't like that. They don't like sharing.
You know what they're gonna do, Kaniklo? They're gonna have a 3-hour meeting about how their feelings are upset.
Mills, you'll need Peter Gray's telegram at some point.
Alright.
There's some words he said I need to make him unsay.
Well, Jack and I made a little agreement. If anyone ever mutters the word Clayton in front of us again, that's our enemy. We're shooting them on sight. That's our code word. And it'll come out of their mouth. I forgot Peter Gray's telegram. Is it CI926? That sounds right. And I feel like my game's lagging a little bit. Frame drops. I feel like everything's scuffed right now. My horse's head is scuffed. My game is lagging a bit. My feet want to fall off. The title of today's stream should have been whining. Get some whiskey in you. Maybe. I'm beat, y'all, but I could still fan that fucking hammer, best believe, as Marquise would say. Cason's just whines the whole time.
James, you back?
Listen, we're not gonna get caught slipping twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's the plan here?
We're gonna go talk to the Chenzos, and we'll even visit the gun store and see if it's true if they're over there. If there are, we'll go inside. We'll look to get some new guns. Maybe test out some ones that we already have. The Chenzos came to see us. We wasn't there. We're just returning to say hi to some old friends. I believe they came because they had some good news for us. That's what my intuition tells me.
That's what I'm saying, Mr. Tibbs. That is what I'm saying.
I think we missed our turn.
Tiring, Erica.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell we're going. You missed a turn, Jack.
No, not quite.
Looks
Seems
empty.
they are back. Seems they're back though. The little treats upstairs are back. That's for sure. What about in here? Yep, they're back. They are back.
Oh, hell. I should go see the Chinzos now. They're even home.
Ow! Don't kick me, don't kick me.
I need to get some food.
Signs of life in their Alice.
Yeah, it don't look like it.
Guys, it's so fucking late right now that probably no one's around.
Ain't nobody here.
Is it empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
Backstairs are empty too.
Let's go say hi to the DiCenzos. Maybe then we can go to the Telegram. Hurley's was empty too.
I think we should take a little stroll out west after.
I concur.
awful nosy horse.
Saw Goldie riding with shields.
Boys
They
and
looking
Goldie
for you
look-
guys.
oh.
Told them you headed out east, but that's it. Also told that them Summers visited ranch.
What's going on?
How's
Get
Rennie
word from
doing?
them.
I'm not too sure. I think she's fine.
I need
Hold
to
on.
take a piss. Alright, guys, give me a second.
How's it going, Shield? Goldie.
Listen,
They here.
I got. Okay, the other foot. Yeah.
Listen, let's ride to Moonstone. There's too many of us. Ride to Moonstone. We'll see y'all there.
You want me to hold still first?
Is that my horse? What the fuck is it doing? Did they just ride out of here without me? They straight up just rode out of here without me. Moonstone? Okay.
Come on, we're
Do
going
you
to
have to spend
Moonstone.
that long beating up a
Okay.
trumpeter?
That's not what I was doing.
Come on, Moonstone.
I'm so happy the DiCenzos are riding out against the people out west, guys. It genuinely brings a smile to my face. To see the DiCenzos active again. You should see the clip of what they did. I want to find out in character first. I mean, I know that they wrote out. I don't know what happened yet, though. Isn't Moonstone back there more? Nope, never mind, it's down here. Howdy. That's you, Wesley?
Oh, it is. How you doing?
I am doing just peachy.
Well, perfect.
Wesley!
Okay, I'm sorry.
Explain.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Why were you so late?
Okay, so
Why
I
did you
wrote
never
you.
show up?
Okay, so I wrote you, and then I didn't get a reply, and
Mhm.
then Bjorn came and said he wanted to do a job. James?
Howdy.
Alice on her typical Alice shit.
Gonna be doing a job with Sam Bass tomorrow.
Interesting.
Yeah. Full of buggy running through the city of Saint Denis, so that should be interesting to say the least.
It's getting harder and harder to contact you, Wes.
Yeah, Wes.
Listen, I'm sorry, alright? I was with Bjorn and Sam Bass and his crew there.
Oh, yeah? You're riding around with them now, Wes?
No, there just was a bank job they needed help with. They need a sixth.
I see. How'd that go?
It's happening tomorrow. I think it'll be fine. We're gonna ride buggies through St. Denis streets, so Bjorn took us on the course.
Well, if you can't escape on a buggy, you might as well quit your career then.
Well, exactly.
How close are you with this crew?
I would say not very close at all, but Bjorn said that they need a 6th person to crack safes, and I'm decent at that, so I said I'd do it.
Close enough to share some things that have been happening among us?
Like what?
Why don't you tell us?
I talk to Goldie, and I say things to Goldie like, hey, these guys got shot. And that's about the extent of the things that I share.
That's it, huh?
Yep.
Would you bet your other pinky toe on it?
And I'd bet all of me on that.
You said you had some information yesterday that could be of use.
Yeah, of Taipan. That person I told you about before. Just keeping a close eye on Ko and Bai Li. I mean, it's less useful today, but it sounds like they're back in St. Denis now. She saw Bai Li up in the room above Ko's gun shop there. She's fairly certain she can get either Ko or Bai Li for us to take care of at some point.
And you would be there.
Chat with that fella.
And you would be there to take care of it too, in front of the people here.
Yeah, that's fine. I already shot him down once. What is this about?
What do you think it's about?
Well, the way that you're talking to me right now, it sounds like you suspect me of something.
Truth be told, I'm suspecting everybody. Do you blame me?
Well, it would help maybe if I knew what I'm being suspected of.
I already told you, Wes.
That I'm sharing information with Sam Bass?
Look at everyone smoking cigarettes.
That's right. Maybe
Look like
others.
A bunch of Muppets. I'm putting mine out.
What do I have to gain from that, Jed?
Not too sure. You tell me.
Well, absolutely nothing.
You being a bit of a free spirit, just like Goldie is.
How do you mean free spirit?
Riding around being friends with everyone.
Jed, do you know who I
Looting our
am?
enemies. I know a little bit about you, Shields.
Jed, I don't even have friends in this gang. All y'all talk behind my back all the time. Jack told me.
I ain't never said a damn word behind your back. Maybe these others have, but I haven't.
It's very clear that no one else here cares two shits about me. Outside of that, no one
What?
outside of this gang cares about me either. So no, I haven't been going around making friends with folks.
Been riding around with Goldie a lot?
Yeah, I've been riding around with Goldie.
What you think, Mills?
I think that thing about us not liking you, I could say for certain that's bullshit. Wes, I've been bringing you on because I wanted you. Well, I have faith in you, and I wanted to show all the others they can trust
I'm
you
sorry.
as well.
I shouldn't have included you in that. But I was told by Jack that the rest of you don't like me all that much.
I told you that people tell me on a daily not to trust you. Did
Yeah.
I give you any names?
No, you did not.
Okay.
But I know that Mills probably wouldn't be talking like that to me. At least the way he's treated me in the past.
I've told you that on the daily people tell me I shouldn't trust you, and yet here I am with you. I didn't tell you the names of the people.
You told me the gang. You did tell me that. You
Maybe
told
some
me the
peop-
gang was talking.
Maybe some people in the gang were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're not arguing about that.
But I was still riding with you.
Information has been getting leaked, Wes. I'm not
What
pointing
kind
my
of
finger
information?
at you. The type of information where we ride out west and everyone's sitting on a fucking roof ready, guns out, before we even set a single hoof in any dirt.
You think I would do that?
I just said I'm not suspecting you. But that information's out there and it's getting leaked somehow. And we gotta figure out how it is getting leaked.
Things got said about Letty pretty quickly, too. Know anything about that, Shields?
I told Goldie about it, and Marquise. Those are the only two I spoke to about that. If you don't want me telling those two about that anymore, then I'll keep that shut. But as far as I understand, everyone talks to Goldie, and everyone talks to Marquise about what's going on.
I don't know, Jack.
What don't you know?
Maybe we don't save that talk for another time.
Well, go ahead then.
Goldie. Come on over here. So I hear, Goldie, that you're, kind of a free spirit around here in the crossing.
What's that supposed to mean?
You ride with a lot of people. You don't really stick to one place.
I mean...
Means I can probably guarantee that you like to run your mouth to all kinds of people.
Nah, I ain't.
I bet you're the type that likes to get everybody all twisted up, ain't you?
Not really, Jed.
Well, you see, Goldie, there's some things that have happened recently that have been leaked to our enemies.
Mm-hmm.
It just so happens that you're one of them people on that list. Because you've been told things. And you've seen things. Ain't that right?
I mean... What are you getting at?
Well, from what Jack and Shields said here. Is that right?
Yeah, but
That
I don't
right,
think
Jack?
Goldie would say anything about what happens here.
Is what right, Jed?
Why wouldn't she?
Is what right, Jed?
What you been telling me?
That is because of her that we know what's been going on behind the scenes?
Now, you've told her things.
Yeah,
Right.
she told me some things back. The only
Some
reason
of
we
them
know that the
same
enemy
things
knows
our
is
enemies will
because
find
of
out,
her.
right?
The only reason that we know is because of her. She's
Oh,
being
yeah.
targeted for being seen with us. I told you
Probably
that too.
just like the only fucking reason our enemies know things about us because of her, Jack.
That ain't true at all, Jed.
How do we know it ain't true?
Because I come and I tell you guys, well, I tell Jack everything that's going on, and they ain't found out nothing because of me. And you think that I'm a free spirit? But Sam sat me down today and had a conversation with me, and he made me answer him and tell him if it was between him or Jack Kettleman, who would I choose?
Let me guess. You said Jack, didn't you?
Yeah.
Why, Goldie? Why is that?
Because
And
of
how do I
something
know
that
you're
Jack
not just
told
talking
me?
a bunch of fucking bullshit to us right now?
Cause I ain't.
I
You know,
seen you
after we
riding
did
around with
that
Sam,
job- Yeah, of course, cause they's my friends.
and
I
Bill
still-
told me all about you, Goldie.
Man, fuck Bill.
Yeah, what the hell does Bill know? He's my
Hell.
friend, but he ain't
Seemed
know
like he
nothing
know
about
awful
any
lot.
of this.
Seemed like you know an awful lot, Goldie.
What
Jed.
does
That's all
Bill
I'm
have to do with me?
Jed, I don't think it's Goldie.
What did
And who is it then, Mills? If it ain't fucking her, it ain't Shields, it ain't nobody. Who the fuck is it then? Some ghost flying around?
Well, the truth is,
Gonna
Jed,
whisper
we've
in
been
people's
fucking
ears?
talking about everybody. We've been talking to everybody down at that fucking ranch about what we're doing. We've been having big fucking mouths. It doesn't fucking surprise me. We got about 30 fucking people we ride with on the daily.
We do everything out in the open, too. We ride out in big groups together. We're all sitting at the ranch. Anyone can just come and watch us.
We know
That don't
for a
mean they
fact
know
Bailey's
exactly what
been
the fuck's
stalking us
going
as
on.
well.
They can watch us all they fucking want. Ain't no way they'd know the stuff they know unless somebody fucking told them.
So
Yeah,
tell
but it
me
ain't
outside of that, the people down in Armadillo waiting, what else do people know?
They know every fucking thing.
They know
Every
about the
discussion
gun
we had
deals,
with
they
the
know about it all.
DiCenzos.
Goldie's standing fucking right there with Sam.
Everything. They know everything that's fucking going down. They know where we're meeting. They know when we're going out. They know when we're scouting. We meet with the DiCenzos. Before the DiCenzos go home, they're already being told what we talked about.
Well, then it can't be Goldie or myself. Goldie wasn't there, 1. 2, I was with you the whole time. I'm not spending a lot of time in the telegram office outside of that night that you, me, and Alice were riding around together.
Then help
Mills.
us find who is it. How can we find this fucking rat?
Who else do we think?
Well, there's this Vivian, Montgomery fella.
That's who it is. It's them two. I promise you.
James over here said she was a rat already.
I saw them two at the Emerald Ranch earlier. After I got done meeting with you, I think, Jack. But I ain't know them personally. And I ain't tell no one nothing to Jed. You know, after that job, they was pressing me about who I was involved with, and I said, I ain't know nothing. I ain't know who these people are. I ain't give you up. I ain't say shit.
Yeah, Goldie couldn't have done any of that.
How do you know, Shields?
Because she wasn't
Why the
there.
fuck should I believe you, Goldie?
I went to Sicily for 365 days. You know how long Bill went? Nowhere close to that for more of this shit. You think if I done give you guys up, I would have gotten full sentence all the time? I said I ain't no shit. You know what happened at the Taipan meeting? They asked me direct. They said, we sees you riding wild with them, and I was with Sam in front of them and everything. And you know what I said in front of Sam's crew? I said, yeah, if I done get shot at while I'm with the Kettlemans, I'm shooting back. I'm telling you right now. And I'm aware that you guys is gonna shoot me too. And guess what? They said we'd prefer if this meeting didn't get out. The fact that we's even talking, and you know what they said? They said if we find out that they know about this meeting that we's having, then you guys gonna have consequences and we's gonna know. Cause we's real powerful like that. And they all said that, Jed. And I said, that's fine. And what did I do? I told Jack. I ain't tell no one else. And tomorrow, I'm gonna finish having the conversation with Sam. And I already done told him multiple times, I ain't riding with them. Yeah, I'll do a job with them. I'll be their friend. They's my friend, sure. I want everyone to be happy, that's fine. But I already made my decision.
Made your decision, huh?
I don't feel comfortable riding with Sam when I can't commit to them. When I know that in my heart, not my head, my heart, I want you guys to win this war. And I'm gonna fight for you guys. So why am I being punished?
Goldie, I got a question for you.
Yeah, Mills.
Is there anybody in that crew you ride with, Sam Bass and the lot, that has loose lips, who would tell Taipan about that deal we made before it was even out there, sneaking behind y'all's backs?
You know, I've been thinking about that, Mills, but to be honest, I didn't know. I didn't think anyone would want it to get out, to be honest with you. I don't think it benefits anyone for them to know, especially considering the discussions of our meeting with, you know, between us. Can I tell you something, Mills?
Of course.
You know how we was talking about potentially running the shop in San Denis, or they was, you know? Since, you know, they moved them out of there?
Yep.
You know, in that Taipan's meeting, you know something they kept bringing up?
What's
They
that?
kept bringing up the fact that they was gonna move back into the shop and take it over today. And they kept bringing it up like they knew that it was even something floating around. So why the hell would anyone even leak anything from our side? I think if anything, if anyone actually knows something, it either was maybe someone talking louder, or someone not realizing they're saying something. But no one would intentionally do it, and I didn't know who the hell would do it too. I've been thinking about this, and I didn't know how to test it really. All I know is that my heart is somewhere else. Cause I cares about you guys. And sometimes I don't see eye to eye with some of the things that like the Sam's crew does.
Well,
That's all.
I could tell you, Goldie, why one of the people in the crew, or a few of them, wouldn't look at us too kindly when they first arrived here. We had a little bit of issues with them. Maybe some of them are holding bad feelings towards us. That's the only reason I could think.
Yeah, I heard about that. How you ripped them off to teach them a lesson, and they was real mad about it, cause it got brought up in a meeting once. And I try to keep all the things separate. I hope you understand, and that's why I never said that I knew that before, cause I felt like it wasn't really important. But they laid off of it because I told them that you was real close to me. And I said that you guys would look after me if something happened, and in Sicily, lots of people took care of me. And I said that the way that they has my back, some of you guys has my back too. And so I'd prefer it if they didn't do nothing in response. And they honored that. They said that was fine.
It's 100% not Goldie or Shields.
I didn't think they even think anything of it anymore. And then there was a whole discussion about getting involved in the stuff when the Taipans started dragging their name into it, right? And then we had that meeting. And then Nash told him not to get involved. And I stood by Nash and said, yeah, they's my friends. I'd prefer it if you didn't get involved. They's manipulating you, tricking you into thinking that the Kettlemans is after you. It's just, is you're being tricked. Don't do it no more. And they said, fine. It ain't nothing. It ain't a big deal. What they care about right now is business, and I didn't see how that would make sense of them to really want to link that to the Taipan. Or to hold that bad blood. Because I think after getting to know you guys a little better, I think they see you in a different light now, to be honest. But I think you guys all know that I ain't the one that's spreading these things around, right?
I don't think anyone here is.
So I know why the hell Jed's blaming me. I ain't do nothing to him. I ain't do nothing to no one here badly.
No, you've been good. Like I said, there's no way that you could have sent any of that information. Doesn't make sense.
It has to be someone at I don't know, guys. It has to be someone at the ranch. Because, like...
Take a shit.
Who else could it be? Loose Lips or the ranch? Like... I mean, to be fair, it's our fault too. We've been speaking so much out in the open.
So, you don't think it's either of them?
I know for a fact it's not either of them. I bet
Well,
my
what are you
fucking
going
left
to do
hand
about
on
it?
it.
Got your back.
Mm-hmm.
Is Jack just gonna let Jed...
What's he doing over there?
He's talking to him.
Diego, can I talk to you for a minute?
It's just gonna be words, right, Jack? Jack?
What, Wesley?
It's just gonna be words they're exchanging, right? Did you hear me?
You done?
Yeah. I said what I needed to say. Think I'm gonna lay my head down, fellas. Getting pretty tired.
Pleasure as always, Jed.
Take care, Jed.
Anybody want a moonshine? Before I go to sleep? I got plenty.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Here.
I don't know, guys. It's just like this RP is amazing.
Your hand's so shaky.
Yeah, it's from all the drinking.
This RP is really fucking good.
Yep. See y'all in the morning. Get a telegram from you.
Take care, brother.
You too, Mills. See you around, Jack. Okay.
Take care.
Go to sleep.
So the only three options I have in my head right now, guys, it's a leak from Sam Bass's crew for the Taipan thing, possibly. Second, someone at the ranch is telling them when we're riding out. It could be multiple leaks. It doesn't have to be just one person, alright? So it could be a mixture of these two. And third, it's someone in our crew, which I could knock the third one off because I really don't believe in. But like the information getting into the ears within minutes, I got no fucking idea. I really don't know how. What about Marquise? But like, has Marquise ran into Taipan? I mean, he was at the deal. I don't think it's Marquise, guys. I'm 100% certain it's Jack.
How long has this information been leaked?
Just the past few days. Ever since we started staying at that fucking ranch.
Doesn't that say something?
When we rode out west, guys, what's his name? Monty was with us. And I don't think we stopped at a telegram station. Vivian was also. That's true. But that doesn't mean they couldn't have sent a telegram beforehand. You know, like, these people are at the ranch. She ratted on Peter Gray, is what James said. I already told Jack that.
Jack, you remember how I told you about that fellow, Austin?
You ever make a move on Jed, I'll kill you myself.
We'll have to see who's faster.
You ever make a move on Jed, I will kill you myself.
I won't let a drunk man hurt a girl who did nothing wrong.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
You're a fucking moron.
You better watch yourself.
If you would just think for a moment who would be the rat amongst this group.
Ain't nobody here doubting you.
I'm not
So
talking
watch
about
what you say
myself.
about Jed.
I'm not talking about
Ain't nobody
myself.
doubting her either, by the way.
And why all this? Just want to scare her?
Because the man wanted to find out for himself.
Can I talk to you?
And you can't tell him whether he can or he can't.
So, I get that Jack's really paranoid and everything, and
Really is an understatement.
okay, he's extremely fucking paranoid. But he and Jed are convinced that I need to do something about Vivian because, James did mention that I had forgotten. But he mentioned that Vivian talked to Law about Peter and Bridget, back during the war when they were robbing her pretty much every other day, and then she fucking lost an eye to Peter. And I get why she did it. I don't agree with it, but I get why she did it. But she's never really been part of a gang before. she's had people, family, but do we really call those people that used to run the bar in Armadillo outlaws? I wouldn't, but
And she's. Sorry for interrupting.
No, go on.
But she's an amnesiac bartender. She's not within the purview of our principles. Flights of fancy aside. Well, I guess it depends on how many flights of fancy, but she's not an affiliated person.
And I know that we're looking for somebody who's, been leaking information. I really don't think it's her. And I mean, maybe I'm fucking wrong, and I would be devastated. But they are fully expecting me to do something that I'd rather not do. Although I've told Kaneko I'll do it, but I don't want to because I don't think she deserves it. I'll talk to her, but I don't want to have to hurt her. I asked them if they trusted me, and to my surprise, Jed said a little bit, but Jack didn't fucking say anything, and that hurts. I don't care if he doesn't trust Vivian, but that he didn't say anything when I asked him if he trusted me.
I run that by me again. Jack didn't answer.
No, he didn't.
When was this?
This is earlier today.
You're both right. She's someone who got fucked over. But these past few days, she's definitely been playing outlaw. And I know she's your friend, Alice. But I really don't know Vivian. I know you've known her for a long time, so I can't make any assumptions. Do I trust her? No, because I don't know her. It takes me a long time to trust someone. Are we just gonna double back? We
No,
shot Nash because he ratted before he was even with us.
But she's not even with us now. I mean, if that's what you're saying, then that's how it is. Then, like I said, I'll deal with her, but I just want to make sure that I'm not gonna be making a mistake.
What do you want of Vivian, Alice?
At this point, I just want her to stay out of everything. And I told Jack and Jed, I don't care if you don't want her around at all, just tell her to leave and she'll be fine with that. Honestly, at this point, I think it's for the best. But I don't know. I mean, I don't want anyone to hurt her, but if one of them decides that she needs
We're not
to
gonna
be
talk
hurt,
to
then
Jack.
I
He's
will be
fucking
the one to do it.
paranoid.
I don't
Jack's
want
gonna say
anyone else to
stab
do
her.
it.
You already know how Jack feels. And how do you feel about it, Kay?
I don't have an opinion on Vivian. I don't want to see Alice become a target of anyone's paranoia. I also don't want Alice to have to do something she doesn't want to do because of two men's paranoia. So I'm at odds, conflicted. I'm wondering if we could get away with scaring the shit out of her.
It wouldn't work. You couldn't. she dishes out too much shit. You couldn't scare her.
Which means likely the best we can hope for is a short conversation before anything too big comes out. Or is coerced. Because I don't think she's leaking, but I think they could make it sound like she's leaking. She definitely told the law and those people in the last war. Which will be enough. I do know enough to say I'll lose respect for both of you if you don't stand together in this. Whatever you end up deciding.
Wouldn't expect any less. Listen. You know I love you, Alice. It's a very hard situation you're in. But she informed because times were tough on her. And times have been tough on all of us. And she's riding with us and playing outlaw right now. Either way this goes, Alice, she ain't gonna be trusted ever again. Just from an outsider's look. Who's to say when times get tough with the ranch or whoever she's riding with, she don't say something? That's the logical question that someone would ask.
Yeah, you're right.
That's an idiot.
You want the honest truth. If you don't do anything about it, the next time Jed and Jack see her, she's gonna be in a pool of blood.
I know.
You know what they're expecting of her, Mills. Alice is supposed to stage this whole show.
When it happens, make sure I'm there. I'm gonna...
Okay.
It made it clear that all of us were supposed to be there when it happened.
Yeah,
And
I
that if
did.
it didn't, there would be questions.
I'm gonna gun Vivian the fuck down. Save Alice from it. Like I said, I know he wants everyone there. But I need to be there. What if it's not her? I mean, guys, it's fucking... Luckily, right now. And this is a sick and twisted luckily. The gang's got a lot of other problems on our plate right now.
Yeah, that's true.
What if it's not her? Then Mills is gonna take it. Like figuring how this information is getting out. I guess that does pertain to Vivian because they're questioning her. What if it's Mills, guys? Can I say one thing? Yes, Wombex, you could say 2. No more than 2, though. This RP is spicy.
What information got out? Something about the DiCenzos?
Everything that's happened up to this point, basically.
The law knows about it, or who knows?
We rode out west the other day. And they were all sitting on the fucking roofs before we even set a foot into Armadillo. There's also...
Alright, so they've got an early warner.
That's right. No one else knew we were riding out except the people at the ranch.
How could they even get a message there in time?
There's also... this gun deal got leaked. The fuck?
That's an insult.
I'm sorry, I take it back.
What did you do?
He fell out of a tree.
She tried to kill me.
No, I ain't tried to do nothing like it. I also
fell out of the
accidentally called
tree.
him Peter. So
Oh
he's
no,
mad
no,
at
no, no,
me.
no! You're picking back up. I'm not dealing with this. I'm gonna give you a bag and you're gonna take him over there.
All right.
Oh, his bald head is showing.
Shut up.
Use bald, James.
Number 2, everyone has fallen. Everyone in the crossing has fallen, okay?
Okay. A leak at the ranch. That makes sense. It's a open plain. We'll be able to find that out through some careful observation.
Now this gun deal that happened.
Fire?
No. I could go
I'ma
grab some.
I'm gonna go grab some sticks for a fire.
The entire gun deal?
That's right. They found out about it somehow, some way, and I'm not talking a day after, I'm talking fucking minutes after.
Minutes? So before Sam Bass could have told anyone?
You know, it's all blurring together, Kaniklo. I can't even... It was real quick, though. It was real quick.
Okay.
Jack was found in the woods and picked up by the cuts in the middle of the fucking woods.
What happened to him?
This was a while ago, Kaniklo.
Oh.
I might be mixing shit together. I don't know. Alice, what else
I don't
happened?
think it was the cuts that picked him up, was it?
There's
This is
people
when
out
he.
west.
Yeah, it was people out west because that's how he lost his kidney.
Everyone has fallen. That's right.
You said a doctor.
I'm so tired right now,
or
guys.
not
I
a
can't even
doctor, someone
formulate
named
a single
Crow?
thought.
I don't know. Well, does appear something is amiss. I'm sure we'll uncover it. They haven't been able to hide much from us. That the application of selective brute force has not been able to force into the sunlight.
So there's what else am I missing, guys? There was that the people on the buildings, the gun deal. There was one other thing.
Let's check.
Or the meeting with the DiCenzos.
How did that... What do you
Was-
mean that got leaked?
The cuts knew about it. Once again, I'm gonna use this word, but almost instantly.
They have the most entrenched...
Thinking about it.
The most entrenched information network in the crossing. I wouldn't be surprised if they had someone in the ranch who, as soon as they saw us leave, or I think some of Boone's boys were by that day as well. You remember Boone's boys? That Monty fellow, I think?
Now this is where things get convoluted. When we rode out west, and they were all waiting on the roofs, Monty and Vivian were riding with us. And I don't believe we stopped by a telegram office on the way down there. You know, the sad thing is, Kaniklo, I think what happened is, like I said over there, we have so many fucking people around. We're talking out loud.
James, what the fuck you doing? You're gonna fall down and die, you know that? You're gonna land on your head and you're gonna die.
Already fell down.
Everything that happened recently,
Can't fall down twice.
we've said out loud to the folk at the ranch.
That's true. I've been talking to them as well.
People at the ranch,
No idea.
surprise, used to be real good friends with the Cuts.
Not all of them have been around so long either. They might not know the weight of their actions. We do frequently.
Where the fuck?
It's fucking Goldie.
Do you remember that Jason fellow?
I don't think so, no.
He rode with us once, then left the crossing. Just recently. Gosh, how does he do it? Our conversation with Jed must have been so unpleasant, and he's still here.
I can guess it went something like this. If I hear anything about you crossing one of us, I'm gonna cut your fucking head off.
What should we do about this leak? Do we interrogate everyone at the ranch?
You can't fix a leak that you don't know where it's coming from. What I say we do, which I think Jack should hear this, is we fucking...
Yeah, we walk over. Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened to Peaches? Is she okay?
I ain't seen her since. I think she was with Sam and them. I was with the motherfucker for a bit. But the last I heard, it was with the Summers thing that they found her and shot her, but I ain't know nothing more about it.
It's a fact that they shot her?
That's what they told me when we ran into them after, was that the Summers gang done shot Peaches, and that's the last I heard about it. So the last time I got an update with it was when I saw you. When we left each other.
You hear that, Caniclo?
Unfortunately.
Apparently he's done claimed tall trees.
Tall trees.
That's right, Gavin. Someone done claimed tall trees, already robbed 2 folk from the ranch and kicked them out. We went looking for him. We found some kid in there all shaken up with his cheek scarred up. We asked him what he's seen, but he didn't tell us anything. Quite frankly, I wasn't believing a word he was saying. He was shaking.
Wait, you said he robbed 2 folk from the ranch?
Toby and Casey. Not that Casey's from the ranch, but they went into tall trees. And they done got robbed. By someone's in the crew. Someone's in the crew were there asking for me. The Chenzo were there asking for me. Caniclo, apparently the Chenzo done declare war on Annabelle.
Oh my.
Listen, before we go any further, there's an evident fucking problem in the gang right now. And that's a leak. Now, if your house is having, you know, there's some water getting in there somehow, and you have no fucking idea where that leak is coming from, you're not going to be able to fix it. We got a lot of other issues at hand. So if any of y'all disagree with me, just speak up. But I say we leave that house and move somewhere else where there's not a leak. And if that leak follows, then we know it's with us. Fuck this paranoia shit. I know we're gonna figure it out eventually, but we got a lot of other problems at hand here.
Will we? Will we figure it out? How long did it take out to figure out Nash?
Well, if we spend all of our time on this, Jack, we're all gonna be dead because our enemies are gonna ride up on us and kill us while we're looking for a fucking lead.
You're not wrong about that.
Like I said, if it follows us, we'll know it's someone within us. We keep everything to ourselves like we used to. We shut the fuck up around the ranch. I don't even think we should be at the ranch anymore. They got enough people there to handle themselves.
I gotta speak about Wesley. I've said in the past, I'll say it again, I trust him. That wasn't easy for me to do what was happening earlier. But I did it because I'm not the only one here. But I also told him that if he made a move against Jet, I would kill him. I meant what I said. But I trust him.
If a fella pulls a gun on Jed, I'll gun him down myself.
I trust Goldie here too. Period. And I trust Wesley.
That's fine. They'll continue to be updated. But if news continues to get out, then we'll handle this leak.
Gavin Summers. If Gavin Summers is back and he's asking for you, things may get
Mic drop, anyone?
quite a bit more complicated.
Was that good, guys?
Gavin Summers is asking for me because I've given word that I want to talk to him. I've been
You
going
want
there.
to talk to him?
I want to talk to him first. Robbie goes working on it for me. They're old acquaintances. I've been visiting Van Horn quite regularly, asking for him. Giving word that I'm here looking for him. I want to talk to him. The last time we departed, if you remember, our guns were not pointed at one another. To the contrary, we made a charge towards the lot for them to get away. At that meeting, he was getting ready to say that he was going to deliver up Holly Frost voluntarily.
That's an idiot.
He's been in Sisika ever since.
You meet with that fucker if you want.
Kaneko, I'm also
Your
gonna...
business. At Jack, you.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna hide from him? What are we gonna do, Kaneko? We're gonna hide? Do we need another enemy right now? An enemy like him?
Do you want that man as a friend?
I want to know
Really
how
ask yourself.
I want to know how he feels about us from his own mouth. And for him to know where we stand from our own mouth so the
Who
rumors
cares
don't
what
get
that
him.
syphilitic, senile piece of shit thinks
I'm
from his
so happy
castle of
Kaneko's
delusion?
standing up.
His gang is dead. His family is dead. His kingdom is fucking burnt to the ground. He's no one. He's nothing, and he'll die nothing. I'll have no part of any conversation with him.
You can't ignore him, he's there. Do you remember what it was like during his reign? They don't stick a motherfucker in a 4x4 cell
Do
like
I
a goddamn
remember?
monkey. They don't put somebody in a cage like a zoo animal for no reason. A lot of bad motherfuckers done come and gone in the crossing. Ain't nobody been locked up the way he has been. They were feeding him with a fucking stick, like some type of demon. We got ground down to nearly
Pop off,
nothing.
Caniclo. I'm so proud of
How
him.
many months did it go on for? Is that really what we need now? Is that what we need right now?
I'm not saying we hunt him, Jack, but
Jed is saying that. Jed wants him dead. They took his brother after all.
he's got a gang.
Just like that. Don't you remember? Don't you remember what it was like? Just like that overnight.
I remember what it was like, Jack. I've got the scars to prove it. And I don't want to go through that again. But I know that everyone who ends up in his little web becomes a piece on a table he sets.
Yeah, and what are we now? Pieces, that's what we are. Bits and pieces.
We're no one's pawns, Jack.
That's why he always hated us. Ain't nobody ever stand up to that man except us.
Yeah, we're not like we used to be. Don't forget Wade ain't around. Don't forget Clayton ain't around. I ain't what I used to be. I'm getting fucking old. Jade ain't what he used to be. I'm gonna meet with him. Period. Whatever happens, I need to hear it from his own fucking mouth to my ears. And he needs to hear from my mouth to his ears. You need to be there, Caniclo. And Jed. He needs to see these old faces. That some of us are still here. But maybe this time we don't have to be foes with one another.
I will die as nothing less than that man's mortal enemy.
Enemy? That's a funny way of saying teacher. It's a funny way of saying mentor.
Yeah, and what did he teach us, Jack? We got gunned the fuck down daily by him. The only thing I think he taught us is how to get the fuck back up after being gunned down. How the fuck to say no to someone who thinks they have their thumb on the entire crossing. I ain't practicing no Gavin Summer techniques. That's what we had the principle for. That's why we always followed it. That's what set us apart. If we go there, and he expects us to bend the fucking knee, then he should be expecting the motherfuckers that held down the crossing while he was in fucking Sisika, in that little hole. Because I will die before I bend the knee to that fella. If he says anything wrong, anything that is not to the liking, add that motherfucker to the list.
All the same, we're gonna meet him. Direct. He knows us well enough.
He doesn't know shit.
He knows all there is worth knowing. And Wesley, by the way, he's got it out for him. I asked him to come along too. By the way.
We can't fold, guys. We can't fold. We can't fold. We can't fold, guys.
I'm gonna get riding home to put my head down.
I'm so fucking tired, everybody. I am exhausted.
That's an idiot.
I'll make my camp there. I want to be close to tall trees. Well, who's that? Is that who I think it is? Hey, Wesley. Hey, Wesley. Why don't you come along? We're having a group meeting about your old pal, Gavin Summers. He's back. He's already started making moves. You saw him?
4 other people.
Who was it?
I didn't see anyone else. Their faces. I just saw his.
We've been told that he's claimed tall trees. They've already turned 2 people out of there.
Makes
We
sense.
found a possible third. But he wouldn't talk. He was shaken up with his cheeks scarred up.
You know what I did when I saw Gavin today? He and his men were riding their horses towards Strawberry. I was just leaving. I saw him and I rode my horse straight towards him. I made all of them move for me. I didn't sway my path once. I didn't speak a word. I made sure that Gavin Summers moved out of the way for me.
Wesley, I want you to know that I trust you. And the gang knows that I trust you. But I'm not the only person here, and everybody's got a right to convince themselves and to vet. Especially Jed. But if anybody were to lay a finger on him, they have to know what I will do. I'm just being frank.
And I mean what I said.
Then we have an understanding.
As always.
I'm glad that Wesley actually stands up for what he believes in and he doesn't fold.
I'm riding out west towards Strawberry.
If he
I'm finding-
spent all those years in solitary to make you his Muppet, he'll be getting a good deal.
What's that supposed to mean?
He doesn't coexist with things he can't control. You're either playing him or he's playing you. I've been played by that man enough. I'll meet with him. For you. For us.
Then it's settled.
Wes, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
I'll see y'all around.
Take care.
Good night, Jack.
Good night.
You know, Jed don't trust people because very long time ago, and I'm sure you're aware of this story, he made the call to go ride on Van Horn. And if there's anyone in the crossing that hates Gavin Summers' guts more than you, it would be Jed. Because his brother got gunned down that day. And he was the one who made that call.
I didn't know that.
I share a similar opinion with Jack. Jed's been my brother a long time. He would die for me like I would die for him. But I respect you for standing up for what you believe in, Wesley.
I'm sure I'd end up dead by the end of that, Mills, but I got my own principles. I'm willing to die for those.
You know, everyone always casts the Kettleman Gang as a group of yes men or a cult. But that's what separates us. We all do have our own principles. That's why I didn't let Edie die that day.
That's right.
Just know I trust you. I also trust Goldie. That's why I spoke up there earlier. I think all of us worrying about this shit right now it's something we don't need. We'll keep it in-house, and if the leak follows, like I said, then we'll know. No more speaking out loud.
I think that's a good idea.
Alright. My voice is dying, guys.
The moment that
My
man
voice
gives
is
a
dying.
modicum of his former power.
My voice is dying.
They haven't seen how narrow the cracks will get when he is the Leviathan. Now we're supposed to grin at him. Face him when we wouldn't even face these taipans, these pale panthers. And now I have to face that tadpole. That pond scum. That shit on my shoe.
Were you screaming on rides? Not really. I was laughing and talking a
And
lot
I have
today.
to treat him with some reverence. For being the biggest brute on the block. That's all bullshit.
My voice has fallen, guys.
You know how, like, I ain't been around for very long and all this is like history to me and you guys tell me everything? But the one name that I always hear is Gavin Summers, and nobody has nothing good to say about him ever. In fact, Kaniklo, I did hear that already. That he plays everyone, he just pays for them to do stuff for him. And then when he's done with them, he throws them away like they was just a piece of shit. Like he doesn't care. How can you be like that to someone?
He doesn't throw them away, Goldie. He poisons their minds and then they all go and get themselves killed. That's what happened when Gavin was sent to Sisika.
How the hell does he do that, Mills?
You would know if you met him.
Is it with the monies? Or with his mouth? Like, does he just trick him?
It starts with the money. Why do you think he already has a group of... What'd Jack say, 6? He already got a group of 6. Fella's been out of Sisika a few days.
These ain't people he rode with before Sicily? These are
What?
all new people he just done hired?
Wesley, didn't his gang die? Got killed by law?
A lot of them. By the sounds of it, those that are left have no love for him.
How the hell that...
Moxie can't keep her composure at the mention of his name.
I saw her today. She was scared.
When Molly told me that Gavin was out of Sisika, Moxie was there. And Moxie immediately threw up. That's the effect he has on people, Goldie.
Moxie sent me a telegram, actually. I think yesterday or a couple days ago, and the one thing she said is, if I ask anything of you, or something to that effect, please, for the love of God, don't go anywhere near Gavin Summers. That's the one thing that she asked of me.
Advice you should follow.
You know, the reason Kaniklo, Clayton, and I are all brothers, we're all family, is just because there was whispers in the wind. We were riding with Jack Kettleman. And what did Gavin Summers do? He sent a group of 5 people down to Thieves Landing and we all got gunned the fuck down. And ever since that day, the thing that brought us together was Gavin Summers. And we fought him day after day. We kept getting gunned down. But that's why he hates us, is because we don't bend the knee to him.
What do you guys think is gonna happen at this meeting when you guys have to go?
Yeah, guys, you gotta hype him up. He was a beast.
I think Jack is walking into a wolf's mouth and trusting that he won't close his jaws.
You know, Goldie, the reason why, at least the reason why I'm so calm and collected and comfortable having the whole fucking world against me, the whole crossing against me, it's because back in the day, Gavin Summers used to send out 18 people looking for us.
And then what happened?
We fought and we died and we fought some more. We lost brothers, we lost family, people turned on us. We gritted our teeth and bore it. But in the end, the only thing we could do was survive.
I'm glad you guys survived. Because now I know all of you. I know that
Not all
didn't
of
really
us
help
did.
much.
You know, believe it or not, Goldie, that fella Peter Gray who's gunning for us, he used to be in our gang. But like Kaniklo said, having a man constantly hunting you down, several people, not everyone's cut from the same cloth. Peter Gray folded to it. I watched it with my own eyes. Gave up a location. And that day, Gavin Summers rode into town and killed people who had nothing to do with it.
Is this Peter Gray guy still around?
You still kicking out west?
His name came up recently. But I don't remember why right now. I have to think about it.
He's with the rest of the group of rejects out west.
What's your group called?
The Muppet Brigade.
Yeah, but what is it actually called, Mills?
They don't really have a name. I just call them either Peter's faction or Annabelle's faction, sort of interchangeably. Peter's old crew, the Pale Panthers, is scattered to the wind.
But that day, I heard Peter give away that information and he was writing Gavin Summers' telegrams. I can almost guarantee you, and I'm willing to bet, you know what, I'm willing to throw my life on it that Peter is already trying to get into Gavin Summers' pocket as we speak. Trying to turn him
That wouldn't
against us.
surprise me.
I did see Gavin and his people coming out of the desert earlier today.
There you go.
You know, I didn't know until yesterday. Peter did that. Jack, up on the mountain, told me what he did.
He's a fucking stupid. Going to that man.
That's an idiot.
Expecting anything else to be used up like a candle and melted down and snuffed out. That you overestimate their own intelligence. This isn't a thinking man's game. This is simple brutality. And he has a monopoly on being the dumbest, biggest brute there is.
Yeah.
Can I talk to you over there?
All right. My voice is fucking going, guys. My voice is shot. My voice is shot.
Do you want to bring Alice? Or should I just tell you and you could tell her? I didn't know how important it is, actually. But you just said the Pale Panthers, right? And the Devons was there. Desmond? And they's all talking. I think part of the info for the guns, all the guns that was being sold, I think it came from the Pale Panthers. Maybe. And I think the Pale Panthers is telling the Taipan, and the Cut is talking to the Taipan, so I think that's how they all know the stuff. Because they knew everything about our gun orders, like down to a T.
How the fuck is this Desmond fella finding this shit out?
That's what I'm saying. But there was a lady with Desmond, and I ain't know her name. And then, as you're saying, there's the Peter Gray.
How'd this lady with Desmond look? Can you recall?
I think she has short hair. It's all kind of fuzzy. I wish I asked again, but I wasn't trying to bring too much attention to me when they was already targeting me.
Is it kind of like yours, but darker?
I think she was wearing a hat. I think. Was she wearing a hat? Does the person that has the hair like me but dark wear a hat?
I think so. I seen a girl out west.
Should I grow my hair out?
No, you own it better than her.
I want to have the same haircut as her.
Don't worry, she's a muppet. She'll be
Especially
dead
if she's a
soon.
crocodile.
A worm.
Nah, worms are good meals.
No, they're not. They ain't got no
Some of the
intestinal fortitude.
Some of them.
What kind of worm's good? They ain't got
The
no
ones
mental
you get in the
constitution,
ground.
Goldie.
But it's cute and they keep you company when you got no one and there's, you know. That's what I did in Sicily when we picked the potatoes. I collected the worms and then I named them after my friends and sometimes I gave them. I gave one to Jack.
Alright, we'll draw a line in the sand then, alright? There's worm people and then there's worms. But I'm
Yeah.
still calling them worms.
And spies have no intestinal fortitude.
That's right.
I have to tell Sam tomorrow, Mills.
What do you think he's gonna do?
He says he ain't care either way. I talked to the motherfucker about it, and he said that the reason he's probably bringing it up is because he's already seen maybe some issues with the fact that I talked to you guys about everything. Which I understand is probably why it's kind of an issue that got brought up by Jed earlier too, right? So, I knew that it was a decision that had to come. And I'm kind of sad that I'm going to miss out on all the bank robberies and such with them. They's real nice to me. But
Motherfucker, you know who you're talking to?
we only
22
do a
and
job.
0!
Yeah, I heard that. That's what Jack said earlier too. 22-0.
Listen, ain't nobody robbing banks like we rob banks, Goldie. But with that being said, you make this decision on your own. Trust. You know, I'm not gonna bullshit you. Gaining Jed's trust is likely never gonna come, but that's the thing about trust. It's earned, never given, right?
Yeah. Well, yeah. But Mills, I already made up my mind when he asked me. It's just we ain't be able to finish the talk because the peaches got shot in the head. Yeah. But my tummy is telling me. Do you see that bird? Never mind, just ignore that. That bunny ran through the water real fast.
Okay. Goldie, have you been licking frogs?
He was facing this way, Mills. Yeah, how's he gonna see it? How's he gonna see it, Mills?
I could see it in the fucking reflection of your goggles. That's how I'd be able to see it, Goldie.
So, so you ain't see how fast it was running through there?
I could see the whole damn crossing off the reflection of those things.
Alright, you want me to take him off then?
No.
Make you happy?
No, I'm not telling you to take them off.
No, I'll take him off. You want
No,
me to take him off,
don't
Mills?
fucking take them off, Goldie. That's you. That's you. That's like telling me to take my poncho off.
Yeah, alright. That's how I tell you are you sometimes if you're far away.
It's my war poncho.
But I got to tell him. I tried to tell him. I told him multiple times already. I said I ain't riding with him officially.
Alright, well.
But you know that means that once I have that conversation with him, I probably ain't gonna have as much information coming from the other side to. Because they
Well,
always include me in their meetings, even if they know that I'm on the other side.
like I said earlier, Goldie, it's not really gonna matter anymore. We're keeping everything in-house. We'll do it like we used to. Don't worry about it. We have other little birdies out there.
Alright.
Alright.
Do you trust me, Mills?
I do trust you, Goldie.
You promise?
I promise. But like I said, trust is earned. Do I trust you more than the people standing over there? No. But I don't think you've done anything wrong. It takes a lot for me to trust someone, Goldie. I've been fucked over several times.
Well, that's what I told Jed. I said I didn't blame him, and I understand, sorta, why he's doing what he does. You know? Just from kind of understanding the history there. You want some fish?
I don't want to fish. Where the fuck did you get that fish from? Did you pull it out of your pocket?
No, it was dead on the shore right there. I ain't like fish.
Alright, no wonder it was smelling fishy here. For a second I thought it was you, but it was that fish.
No, I hate the smell of fish. It's nasty. That's why I gave it back to you. I don't want it.
Alright, Goldie, come on, let's get back to the group. And do you have anything else you want to tell me?
No, that's it. It's just, when we was talking, I was just thinking about it, but everyone's giving me all this history. This history is so much, Mills is so much history.
Welcome to the crossing.
There's so much history, Mills. I feel like I've been told the same story from different perspectives so many times. I ain't know what's wishing way in that way and neither way and whatever way, you know? I know. But anyways,
Well,
yeah, that's all. When I heard the Pale Panthers, I feel like that just stimulated a little in my head, and I needed to come tell you. But I didn't want Alice to feel left out, and I know he's trying to keep things real small, so I'm only telling you while it was still in my mind. And the thing about Sam, that's all.
alright, Goldie. Let's get back to the group.
Should I take Alice to fish?
No, she's not gonna want the fucking fish.
So that day I kept my word, Kaniklo.
Does anyone want chickens?
Perfect timing.
Is anyone hungry?
I'm
No.
trying.
I should get going.
Hang on.
Mecca's trying to understand. Yeah, she is.
I want to talk to you. Come here.
You said you have chicken, Goldie?
Yeah, you need chicken?
I need some chicken.
Nicola, are you hungry?
No, I'm fine.
Jack says you gotta eat the carrots because it makes you feel better.
And tell Jack to shove the carrot up his ass.
I hope you're okay, Kaniklo.
That man got out for a reason. He got out because some higher power saw fit to unleash a tornado of violence upon the crossing. That tornado of violence is going to suck in everything that gets close to it, everything that touches it, brushes shoulders with it. And we are going into that storm's eye.
Head on, Kaniklo. We're going head on in. Would it ever be any other way?
No, it wouldn't. But I know Gavin is the type of man you can't beat by sticking a gun in his goons' faces. We shoot him if we don't finish the job. God, it would... Mills, I don't want to go back to the way that was.
Nods understanding. Kaniklo, neither do I. I'm standing here. Talking all tough, but I know damn well what we're going back into. The fucked up part is, Kaniklo, we don't have a choice. But you said something earlier. Something about pawns.
No choice.
Kanikla, what are we gonna do? We're gonna.
No, you're right.
We're gonna. I told you how I feel. I will die with my pride intact. If any slither of a word comes out about us having to bend down, we didn't fight this hard just for this.
You remember that first meeting he took you to? One with Summers and the cases of dynamite at your feet. I wasn't there, it was regaled to me.
I recall.
I hope Jack remembers as well. They don't set up meetings. They set up executions with talking. That is something we learned from them.
Good night, Alice. Bill, Kaniklo.
Good night, Golden.
Good night.
I'll see you
Good night,
tomorrow.
yo.
Be
Take
safe.
care.
He walked right into the path. See y'all later.
We
Take
make it
care.
on our terms, Kaniklo. He's held up in tall trees. We ride up on him when he ain't expecting it. And we have that talk right there and then. We don't set up no formal meeting. Like I said, we ain't bending the fucking knee while he was locked up. Who was holding it down? We ride up to that motherfucker on our own accord.
And you think he won't just bushwhack us? This... I fucking hate this, Mills. I really fucking do. It's gonna take some time for me to get comfortable with this idea. The idea that Jack could be going into this meeting with something approaching good faith rubs me all sorts of the wrong ways.
Depending on how the meeting goes, it's gonna go one of two ways. He's gonna tell us to go fuck ourselves. I mean, it could go multiple ways, but the gist of it. Or he's gonna have it in his head that he'll play us in the long term. Act friendly. We act friendly back. Or not friendly, but you know what I'm getting at. So he says he won't be involved.
And then he gets to run around saying we're all his fucking puppets. I'm done with it.
No, because as soon as it's over, Kaniklo, as soon as this fucking war is over and we squish all these fucking worms, whether we're alive or not, then we go and ride on that motherfucker.
to go think.
I'm so happy Kaniklo's standing his ground. I told you Gavin Summers was a big baddie.
Yeah, you did.
I'm done being afraid of him though, Alice. I ain't afraid anymore. I've been close to death so many times, the only thing I'm afraid is losing you. How are we always constantly drudging through shit and piss? It's always like this.
It's a really fucking good question. But I mean, we do get antsy when nothing's happening.
Let's go find a camp.
Stick sparrow.
Oh, look at him showing up fashionably
Oh
late.
my god.
Go to college and make something of yourselves. Damn, guys. I thought today was gonna be like an hour stream. What a fucking day of RP. What a day of RP. My voice is shot. I'm extremely exhausted. How is it 1:30 a.m. already? I need to get some much needed rest. 4:30? Get some sleep, you fucking gremlin. Ah, Tibbs, you're a legend. I woke up to Mills's rousing speech. Good night, sweetheart.
Good night.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Love you.
I love you. My sleep schedule is so fucked, guys. Mine is... I mean, if I go to bed right now, we could get up at a decent time tomorrow. I'm all out of cigarettes. Thank you all for being around. I appreciate every single one of you for being around on this very tiring stream. Let us go raid someone. Good night, everybody.
My belly's full, the fire's stoked. Simple means for a simple cowpoke. At times get lonely, that's so I'm told. Even mountains are bound to roll. Friends will come, and some will sail away. Some will stay, are buried in a grave. But me, I'll ride to fight another day. If strangers talk, or who needs them anyway? If they ever catch me, they'll lock me away. Or maybe you'll go down at the hands of Billy May. And as true as the raven flies, there ain't no fair weather on the mountain. Rough, I'm rugged, but I got pride. To say my heart's grown cold, I wonder why. I crawled through hell, I barely made it out alive. A man reaps vengeance